Hey everyone, I'm Mo. Welcome to Evelae, and today I'm going to share my full current skincare routine. Every product I'm using right now, including my somewhat empties. They're not empty, but they're kind of empty. Then we're doing a full skincare upgrade for this year. All right, so I'm adding a few new products, which I'll talk about later. So I'll do a little mini haul of the products I picked out and my first impressions, brand new products, gotta see if I actually like it. And so my plan and my promise right now is to do a 3-month update from this video. All right, so 3 months from now, once this video is posted, I want to do an update on whether or not this skincare was actually worth the money I paid. So let's move to my current, soon to be changed skincare routine. So here's everything in my current routine, starting off with an oil cleanser from Muji, and then the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleanser, then Dr. Idris Major Fade Mask, an AH mask, Round Lab Birch Juice Moisturizing Cream, Black Girl Sunscreen, and lastly Vaseline. And that is all the products I used for my previous skincare routine. Only empties I do have are my cleansers. It used to be my moisturizer as well, but I did repurchase that because that was the only product that was at its lowest while everything else was pretty much at a decent amount. Besides that, these are my empties, really. So I would say somewhat empty. There's still some left in this, and there's still very drip drops of left of this. But whatever, we're going to get started with my oil cleanser, which is the first thing I use for my nighttime routine. Okay, so I picked this one because I've used this one before. All right, I like it because it's affordable. I believe this was about $13 for this specific size, which this lasts me, I would say, a whole year. I think. I'm trying to remember when I first started this routine, but I'm not gonna say a whole year. I'm gonna say maybe 8 months. All right, almost a whole year. Honestly, I still have a bit more, so I could say you could push to 9 months. Um, Very affordable, very great for cleaning, removing makeup and stuff like that. I really did like this. I definitely would repurchase this product again. This will be my third or fourth time buying this one. Great, I love it. No arguments here. 10 out of 10. Best fucking product. If you prefer a double cleanse, I decided to start doing double cleanse for my oily skin, and it did help a lot. Then I stopped, and then I used other products, and then here I am back again with it, and I recommend it. I recommend this product 100%. Okay, the next product I'm going to move on to is right after that oil cleanser is the pharmacy. Have it backwards is the pharmacy green clean cleanser. This is my first time trying this product. I was very scared for a moment. Um, I don't know what it is with cleansers. You either have one that's way too drying, or it didn't clean anything, right? Like your face still feels weird. Like it either feels itchy or it just feels off. Like it didn't clean. And so this one was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I have no complaints with this one. I forgot how much I spent. I'm gonna assume around $20. A little over $20. That's what I'm going to assume. Okay, so I would recommend this product. Okay, it's really good actually, and it's not too bad. But I would say, yeah, another 10 out of 10 would buy. I really liked. I didn't have any issues with. Now, what I don't have with me is my moisturizer, which is technically was an empty, but not an empty. But I will say, love that moisturizer down. I would say it is the best for high or humid areas because it's not oily. It's very water based moisturizer. So I wouldn't recommend it for like very cold climates unless you're following up with something like a cream or something like that because it's very, like I said, it's very water based. It needs something else thicker afterwards. Very good moisturizer. Perfect for those that have oily skin as well. I will say this one's a bit pricey. I think this one was like $30. But I did find it at TJ Maxx for like 15 and change or 17 or something like that. I was like, stale. Okay. I was hyped as fuck. I was trying to find it again and I didn't get that lucky this time. That's the second time I bought it. I bought it the second time at TJ Maxx. The first time on their website. right? I recommend all three products that are technically my empties. And if the products I'm using right now don't work out, I'm gonna go right back to them. At least I have a baseline going right back to them. And yeah, on to the next. So these are the new products that I will be adding to my new routine for 2026. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the cleansing balm. So I was looking around. First, actually, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go oil, a cleansing balm, and I think a foam. Well, I think those are three things you can use as a pre-wash. And so I already did the oil before, so I was trying to try something else. I feel like the cleansing balm is no different, but it's just thicker. That's it. The consistency, you got to scoop it out. It's different. That's the only difference. Other than that, it's generally the same. Overall, I went looking around, and this one, the brand Then I Met You kept coming up, so I gave it a try. Now to swap out my cleanser from pharmacy with this cleanser from Beauty of Joseon. I hope I'm saying that right. Uh, Finding a cleanser was actually the hardest part. But yeah, I'm going to be trying this um, green plum refreshing cleanser from Beauty of Joseon. So that would be the second step in my nighttime routine. I am now adding a retinol to my skincare routine. Um, I'm getting up there in age. I don't want to put Botox on my face, but I do think retinol is a good thing to add for me. This is from Natrum. So it's Natrum Retinol Complex Serum. It's, and yeah, so this would be like the next step in my skincare routine. Now it's winter where I'm at, and so I was very conscious of making sure I was adding more moisture, which brings me to the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Serum. I knew I needed another moisturizing product. I was either going to do more sheet mask, which is technically a serum, or just a serum in a bottle. And so I went with the bottle version. I went with this one. So yeah, this is a new product I'm adding as well. Wasn't in my previous routine at all. And then to replace my moisturizer is the keeping with the same brand I have for the cleansing balm. The cleansing balm is a Then I Met You Bong to Bounce Cream. Yeah. So yeah, new moisturizer that I'll be adding to my skincare routine. And then lastly, I am going to be trying to add more eye mask. I was considering doing an eye cream, but then I was like, you know what? I want to try the nighttime version where I put these eye masks on and then I put a sleep mask on to sleep with it. The only thing is, I bought these. They contain caffeine. I may be stupid here, but I don't know. When I hear caffeine and that, I just feel like I'm up. I'm up, 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 up. So I'm gonna have to find the brand, but I'm still gonna continue using these because I heard caffeine is really good for dark marks or dark circles or whatever, which I don't technically have too much of, but I am seeing the first stage of it since I am waking up a lot earlier, more and more and more. So to combat that, make sure it doesn't get worse, I'm bringing in topicals faded brightening eye mask. My first time trying it. My first time actually putting things under my eye. So this would be new for me. Here's another highlight on the new products. So I'll be using Then I Met You Living Cleansing Balm, and then Beauty of Joseon Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser. I'm keeping Dr. Idra's Major Fade Flash Mask, the AHA mask. Then Natrum's Retinol Complex Serum. And then I'm doing Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Serum. And then I Met You Bong 2 Bounce Cream. And I'm keeping Black Girl Sunscreen. Love this sunscreen. Can't go wrong with Vaseline. And I'm adding Topicals Faded Brightening Eye Mask. And Biodance Bio Collagen Real Deep Mask. So let me show you using these products in my new routine. Starting off with my morning routine, I'm going to be using the Then I Met You Bounce Cream. I don't wash my face in the morning. I only moisturize and use sunscreen in the morning. Starting out, this moisturizer is pretty good. It's very light. I didn't really want a light cream for this new routine, specifically for the winter fall routine, which is the current season I am in as I'm recording this video. But it is pretty good. It's very tacky and stuff like that, and it's very moisturizing. The tackiness would be great for makeup, I would say. Then I follow up with sunscreen. So I am using the Black Girl sunscreen. I do really like this sunscreen, but I would say that it's not great for me in the summertime because it is a very oily based sunscreen. All right. I already produce too much oils when it gets really hot. So not the best for that, but it is amazing for wintertime. Okay. So when you combine the two, the shine is insane and it works perfectly for winter in that cold climate. And now we're going to do my nighttime routine. So now we're actually washing the face, right? So I'm starting off with Then I Met You cleansing balm, right? I'm now realizing at that point when I first used it that a little does go a long way. So the next time I'll use a little bit less than that. But this cleansing balm, the way it smells, I just gotta say, it's amazing. If you see this product, just pick it up, open it, and smell it. All right, brightens up the day. Great cleansing balm. I feel like it's perfect for those that wear makeup a lot. I think that would do the job. All right, and I do double cleanse, like I say. So my second cleanse is the Beauty of Joseon cleanser. So I would say that this cleanser is pretty lightweight. Very sudsy, but very lightweight. Very different from the previous cleanser I was using from pharmacy. But overall, I don't have any issues with this cleanser. It doesn't stand out too much, but it doesn't really cause any problems. It's not drying, it's not itchy. It's a decent cleanser, okay? It gets the job done. That's all it needs to do. And so 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I do use this Dr. Idris mask as my chemical exfoliant. So I only put one pump of it on my hand and I try to disperse it across my whole face. So it's like a thin layer of it. I don't know why I go with this method. I think it's just a little bit easier to apply it all over my face instead of just applying it and then massaging it in my hand. It seems like a waste of product, so I just think it's a little bit better this way. Uh, Good mask. It burns a little bit, but you do have to keep it on for 20 minutes. And yeah. And now I'm going to go in with Natrum's complex retinol serum. Um, this serum, I am only going to use one pump as well. I don't want to use too much, and I feel like it should be fine. Unlike the mask, I don't have to let it sit and then wash it off. So this one I get to keep on, you know, and nothing special about it. Not hydrating, but hopefully that's a job. And then Innisfree green tea serum. I thought this would be a little bit more hydrating than it is. It's fine that it's not. It's just that I would have to heavily rely on my moisturizer to cover up the dryness I do experience in the winter months, but a decent serum. I don't hate it. Don't love it. It's okay. So on Fridays, which is that day that I am recording, I do a face mask, which is a mask I got from Biodance. This is my second time using it, and both times I kind of struggled with putting it on. I don't know why. I think I'm just challenged in that way. I did end up tearing the mask. So I would say if you buy this mask, please be as gentle as possible and take your time. And you don't have to cover every little surface of your face. I think that's what was getting me. I was trying to cover all the little surfaces of my face and it just was not possible. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is the mask. As we reach towards the end of the routine, I am now moisturizing with the Then I Met You Bounce Cream, using a little bit less product. Try not to use too much. This stuff is expensive. Uh, I love this moisturizer. I'm not gonna lie. It's very lightweight but very moisturizing. And lastly, the Vaseline. Great way to seal in all that moisture because, oh my gosh, I don't know why I get so ashy in the winter time. It's really bad. It's the complete opposite in the summertime. But yeah, that is my face at the end of the night. Okay, so that is all the products that I'm swapping out, I'm putting in, and that is my skincare routine I will be using for majority of 2026. So pretty much until they're empty. All right, spend too much bread to be spending money on more products. So a promise to you from me, I will be doing a 3 month update on this routine. So you'll see me again. I will say in April. All right, because I started this month, the start of January. So for January, March, January, February, March. All right, I'm gonna try it out, and then I'm gonna give you an update in April to see how my skin has been doing. Is there any products I enjoy? Any products I need to swap out? Well, I needed to swap out really after I do those 3 months. So you can see if these products are actually worth the money, considering I spent a bit of a pretty penny on my skincare this time around. All right. So if you want to know, check back in 3 months for my skincare update. And thank you for watching. And I can't wait to see you again for my next video. Bye.